All right, today I am talking about dual credit, explaining what it is, and dispelling some myths that dual credit is just for students who are university bound. So let's go. What is dual credit? Well, per the Texas Education Agency, dual credit is a program that allows high school students to earn college credit while they are still in high school. Students can apply the credit towards their high school diploma and their college degree, hence the word dual. You're doing one thing and it's accomplishing two goals at the same time. Now, while this definition is technically correct, it does not include those students who are who are not university bound but can still benefit from these credits. So I came up with a modified definition, and it reads: a program that allows high school students to earn credit for university or career prep programs while still in high school. The students can apply the credit towards their high school diploma and their college degree or career prep program. Okay, so what are career prep programs? These are programs that they offer at the college, at the community college, like HVAC or process technician or drafting. These programs are either certificate programs or 2-year degree programs that are meant for the person who finishes that program to go out in the workforce, not to transfer it to a university. So, covering the university bound students. Um, the main benefits for dual credits for university bound students is that they don't have to duplicate courses. If you are a public high school student in Texas, you have to take 2 semesters of US history. You have to take an advanced science class. You have to take government and economics. And those same courses are part of the core curriculum that is required in all Texas college and universities. So if you take the dual credit while you're in high school, it counts for both your university credit and your high school credit, and you don't have to duplicate those classes. For a person who's not studying some of those topics for their major, that reduces a lot of boredom. The second benefit is that they get to save money on tuition, whether your program is free or through your high school, or you're taking it in the evening or on the weekends just outside of high school. High school students have significantly discounted tuition for dual credit courses. So if you think, okay, I would take X number of credit hours after I graduate high school for the standard price, but I get to take some percentage of those during high school for a discounted price, you potentially could save thousands, in the tens of thousands of dollars. In the case for my own son, where he got a full associate's degree, so he took 4 of the 8 semesters of university while he was in high school. The 2 years of university cost about $25,000 a year, and I paid for his associate's degree about $2,500. So you can do the calculation on how much money we saved. It was significant. Okay, so we're also getting to start our career education as soon as we get to university enrollment, right? So if we get to finish the majority or even all of our core curriculum courses while we're in high school, then as soon as we get to the university, we get to start out in our interesting coursework. We're not having to deal with economics and government and politics and sociology. We're jumping right into whatever it is we're studying. In the case of engineering or a STEM field, that means that university is going to be way more interesting for you from day one versus having to spend a lot of time in general knowledge classes. Um, for university bound students, they can use dual credit as a tool to graduate from high school faster. These are going to be students who are taking classes online in the evenings, or they take advantage of taking the classes in the summer or in the mini master classes that the community college offers. They also obviously can graduate college faster. So I made this little diagram down here, right? However much time you have, right? If you start college after high school, then this time is just going to expand. But as much of this as you can have overlapping, then you're going to finish college quite a bit faster. So if you have a student who was definitely going to go and get spend 4 years studying after high school, maybe if they did a significant portion of that in high school, they would be able to use that additional time to get a master's degree or a graduate degree, right? But ultimately, all of this is means that we're just going to get to work sooner. We're going to get to a higher paying job, which is the purpose of going to university. We're going to get to a higher paying job faster, or if we use the same amount of time, we're going to get there with more education to show for it. So, what about the students who are not planning on going to university? In my opinion, these are the students that dual credit always leave out. In the dual credit programs in the high schools, when they're talking about the benefits, they're always talking about college, 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 college. And people who aren't planning to go to college kind of tune it out. But you guys are sleeping big time on dual credit, because why? If you do some career prep, right? What kind of jobs, career prep am I talking about? Again, HVAC, automotive technician, computer technology, drafting, whatever types of career preparation courses that maybe they're 1 year certificate programs, maybe they're 2 year significant certificate programs, surveying. I mean, they offer so many at the community college. I can't even list them all here. But if you do some of that while you're in high school, what the outcome is going to be is that you can get into a higher paying job so much faster. And a lot of these jobs don't even really require that you have a full associate's degree. So if any portion of that, again, that you can do while you're in high school, you're going to get to that higher salary faster without having had to spend a lot of time in classes, which is the whole reason that we're not planning to go to university, right? We don't want to spend a lot of time studying. We want to get to work. For for people who don't have the luxury of being able to spend even a year after high school studying, this becomes even more critical, because the difference between a 16-hour dollar an hour job that you can get just with a high school diploma and a 35 or $40 an hour job that you can get with a certificate or degree in a particular career field is the difference between being homeless and not in this day and age. So I really feel like these students have really the most to gain. All students have a lot to gain, but these students have more to gain more immediately through the dual credit. So because the focus of Mom Fed Up is to encourage people to leave high school early, just unenroll from the public school and go directly to the community college as a homeschool student. Um, the benefits of doing that even outweigh the benefits of doing it through a school program. So if you watch my original videos, my first series about how to move, you know that you can modify your graduation requirements to meet the needs of the family. When you're a public school student, they have some curriculum that you have to follow, and the dual credit only allows you to take credit to meet those courses that they have on that degree plan. Well, you can make your degree plan say whatever you want. If you want your student to take 7 music classes, well, there you go. So you really have a lot of freedom, right, in the course selection when you're able to modify your graduation requirements. And even if you don't modify the graduation requirements from what the school district requirements are, if you just kept them exactly the same, you have so many more classes available that you could apply to that requirement. Um, Another benefit is that you're going to have a significant reduction in the amount of time that you spend at school and in class. So, a homeschool dual credit student who is taking 4 classes would be physically in class if they took all those classes face to face for about 12 hours versus, being at school from 7 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the evening, 5 days a week, week after week after week. With all that time that you gain, you have more independence. You get to be more focused on doing things outside of school. Maybe you have more opportunities to do different activities that you weren't available to you while you were at school all day. But you also are going to develop some better planning and organizational skills, because you have to make sure that you're actually planning out the time that you're going to study, do your reading, prepare for your tests and quizzes, and meet family responsibilities, right? If you are only in school for 12 hours, now mom and dad can expect more of you, for you to show up in different ways in your home in terms of cooking and cleaning and helping out with siblings. Another aspect that is not talked about a lot, and this is probably mostly for university bound students, is that community college all have honors colleges. They have research opportunities for students, and those things are just not available in your public high school. They have honors classes where they would be taking now advanced classes, sections of the same a section of the same course that other people are taking, but it is designated as honors, and they're going to have older students in those classes with them, just the same way that you can take AP classes and you know um, honors classes at a high school. You can do that at the community college. Another thing that is I want to mention is that there are instructor-led study abroad opportunities at the community college. You can do a study abroad while you're in high school most of the time, but those programs are typically semester or year-long programs, or for the summer. Instructor-led study abroad opportunities happen typically in the time between the semester, and so they'll last maybe 2 or 3 weeks. You can get credit for them, but it doesn't take you away from your home responsibilities for a whole semester. So all of that is just going to leave you better prepared for adulthood. The outcomes are going to be better for your student, better for your family, and ultimately better for our community when we're producing more functional humans. So tell me what you think in the comments if you have some questions or something to add, and we'll see you in our next video.